coaching, I've took the year off to try get into the junior worlds, and I thought coaching would be a good way just to sort of help out to structure my day a wee bit. Jason McKenzie from Academy Southland, he's been talking to me a bit and encouraging me to just get out and to really put something together that's going to structure my day rather than just get up and train. So he's really encouraged me to get down here and just to sort of give back a wee bit as well to the cycling community. And so it's really good just to come down here and to help out kids that are, 1 or 2 years younger than me that I can relate to help them get on the bike and see some improvement from them.
Great. And what about you, Ben?
I'm much the same as well. I mean, it's great having a structure in the day. When I first moved down to Invercargill, I sort of just focused on myself and doing my own training, but having the coaching is something else that you can focus on. It sort of breaks the day up a little bit. I also think, because I'm relatively new to it, the more time I can spend at the track and in this environment is beneficial for my riding as well. So they're probably the two.
Well, I think it's a great opportunity. Like, it's only one of just a recently new velodrome up in Cambridge, so we've got this amazing facility right down in Southland. A lot of people don't sort of realise what a big chance it is and what a big opportunity it is. Like, we've got so many schools coming down, so many people visiting it each day, but it's a really good thing to sort of grow your brand, even just to be seen out teaching kids and sort of impacting on people in their sport and just giving something back and really just sort of broadening what you're doing rather than just sort of being focused about doing your sport, your training and everything, giving back and helping others. Back when I was a junior, like the hours that people would put in just standing on the side of the road, holding a flag up for me to go safely around a corner, so just to be coming down, just to share the load almost, just off people's backs, take some, and like it's great fun, like it's not a hassle or anything like that. So to actually come down here and watch people enjoy themselves doing what you love as a sport and what you want to be your career, it's really fun just to see people progress as well, like even just within an hour, to see them from going on the grey to onto the track to, being confident riding a fixed wheeled bike. It's something pretty special to be doing.
And it's dry in here too. You
don't
get wet. I mean,
Is that what you would say to the road cyclists going out, like to come down and get involved in the track a bit more?
Absolutely. I mean, you don't have to worry about the wet weather. I think it's peeing down outside at the moment, but it's pretty good in here.
Yeah. The biggest thing is to get down and give it a go. I mean, the biggest thing to realise is that the guys on the TV at the Olympics and whatnot, they've been doing it for 10, 15 years. They're at the top of their game and they've got a lot of funding, so it's a pretty big thing to see them with flash bikes, flash wheels, $15,000 worth of gear. Whereas down here, it's $5 to come down any given day, any session, and you can just grab a bike. They've got helmets down here, everything's provided, just bring a pair of shorts and a top and you're away pretty much. So
it's easily accessible, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's...
Come down, jump on a bike and away you go.
So you're saying to even all the guys in the office or the business guys or working in bank or something downtown, just come up at lunch and have a bit of a race, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great thing to do, like just the contrast between, being in a suit, come down, they've got change rooms, just pop on something loose fitting, and it's great just to get a bit of wind in your face, just to do something, get active, and
Of course, it's pretty cold around here at the moment, isn't it?
Maybe a jersey at this time of year, that'd help too.
Fantastic opportunity to be involved, especially with the facilities down here. Now we've got the new stadium, it's opened up alongside to the velodrome. Like, these facilities are incredible, and as Mikey says, it's only one of 2 velodromes in the country, so it's good to be involved in. And even cycling Southland, I mean, they do a lot, and there's a lot of volunteers and the stuff that they do, the amount of hours that it takes to run different events. So it's good to be involved and to offer something back, because a lot of other people are spending a lot of time helping them.
There's a couple. I mean, we've had not so much stories, but we've had some pretty spectacular things happen. Like, we've had quite a few exchange students come around. I remember taking one of my first coaching classes was with a little group of Thai exchange students, and half of them hadn't even ridden a bike before, probably 2/3 of them crashed and just got straight back up. And like they were just like smiling, laughing the whole way. Like they'd crash from the top of the track, slide right down, then they'd be straight back up out there giving it a go, just because they'd never seen anything like this before. So that was pretty great.
Kids are keen. I mean, if they fall off the horse, they get back on straight away, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think we've had one unlucky Korean exchange student who's come down, and we're taking him through a 500 time trial, and his first corner he went through just went straight up the track and then straight back down, and then the next one gave him a good push to try see him through, and then
He was on his last lap,
yeah.
and then he did a pretty spectacular bail over the front.
Yeah.
I think shoelace might have got caught.
Yeah, I think he's learned to tie his shoes a bit better this time, and just to look for those little things, try to keep it out of the chain, and he's staying up on the bike now. That's good.
He sort of got up though. Everybody was running over and saying, "You're right." And he's looking, like.
Yeah, playing it cool. I think that's the biggest thing when you're, especially a teenager.
What
You
would
gotta be smooth.
What would you say to all the mums? You know, the mums that are sitting in the stands, and they're you meet a lot of them around the track, and all the young riders are flying around the track, and they're like, "Oh no, I couldn't do that. They're so brave," or something. What would you perhaps say to them?
I can give it a crack.
Yeah, I mean, like even a lot of riders we've taken, the riders that are on the track, even some of their kids, like they have started out doing the bare minimum. Like a lot of them, we just get them rolling around the grey, and just I think progression is the biggest thing. Like you don't have to be, you know, a world-class cyclist by the end of day one. You just make those small gains, just start riding on the track, then try progress, try ride around the corner on the black line, even the blue. And then soon enough, you know, you do your first lap on the track and you realise how easy it is. It's a big mental part that plays in it, with actually just seeing the track and being around it. And then once you get on it, you're away. It's great.
And there's a lot of groups too. I mean, regardless of what level you're actually riding at, you've got things from like the lunchtime roll that you can come and just do your own thing. Basically for an hour, you've got nighttime, different things, corporate pursuits, starting up, that's sort of getting into full swing now, and most of those people novices haven't been on the track, and you progress very quickly too. I mean, with the kids you see at each session, as Mikey said, you know, you might be starting off at the grey and you're working your way up the track. Often by the end of the first session or second session, most people are around the top, aren't they?
Yeah.
Loving it.
What would you say? I mean, we've got some great riders down here. We've got some great coaches. In terms of the people you meet down here, I mean, it must be a wonderful opportunity to meet some really elite sportsmen. And I mean, it's not like working down your local gym. It's you know, you're meeting some top riders. What would you say to aspiring coaches about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Like when you've got new people coming down, to actually be coached by someone who's doing it actively and who's at the top of their sport or competitive in their sport, it's kind of a great thing to do, to really get back and sort of to just be able to relate to it a bit more. Because, you know, when you're at the gym, you've got guys that sort of go there casually and they've got the big muscles and everything like that, but they don't really have anything in the head. Like there's quite a bit that goes into coaching, like being able to relate to people about, you know, your fears on the track, you know, because a lot of riders can remember their first time on the track, so if you can actually bring that in, and then sort of bring in a wee bit of your training even to just tell them a wee bit about the lifestyle and about getting into it, because a lot of these kids, you see, like they love riding the bike, so it's a great opportunity for them to even pick up a new sport.
Even if it means that we jump on a bike and hop on the track with them, so they get the confidence up and know sort of what speed to be going at and stuff like that.
And we've got the Learn to Ride program out in the schools, and I mean, how do you find it going out to the schools and you know, teaching very, very young kids about riding the bike and a bit about road safety? You know, how do you find that?
They love it. I've only done St John a couple of sessions there, but the kids are so enthusiastic. They're out of the classroom, they're in the fresh air, like they're on their bikes. It's great fun, and I think it's really good for their skill levels too. At that age, having the feedback and the tutoring about what they should be doing. We had a session the other day, and it was police officer was there too, just talking about road safety, and the kids just fizz, they love it. And I think having a police officer there too, it's pretty exciting for them as well.
Yeah.